Welcome to Run TV, the cancer show. So one thing you gotta understand, bro, if you never been around like some of this stuff, bro, and even if you've been around some of this stuff, bro, if you're not paying attention and you're not like, know what I'm saying? Like some of this stuff might go over your head, bro. Like, if you know, you know what I just said. All right. And sometimes it's purposely done to make it go over your head, right? So when you listen to some of the stuff these people say, right? They're speaking in codes. It's like they know what they're saying, and they're saying it. If you don't know though, you don't know what they're saying. It's like a language that, like, if you've been over there, you understand. And it's not even just about you being over there that you understand. It's just if you've been over there and you're a certain type of person where it's just like it's like this, right? Like I say where I'm from, like like our gift and our curse is survival, bro. We are survivors, bro. Like we survive. And part of surviving is you gotta peep everything around you, bro. You gotta see things other people don't see. And the more things you could see that other people don't see, the more you can survive, bro. And that's the specialty. That's our gift and our curse where I'm from, bro. And I've always embodied where I'm from. Nothing can change that as far as where I'm from. Now you might think I'm talking about a certain place, but that would just let you know if you know me or you don't know me, or to what degree you know me if you know me. Anyways, so what you need to understand is, like for example, I'll give you an example, right, with the Diddy thing, right, and Cameron. You know how Cameron interviewed the guy called the Punisher, the sex worker that Diddy had called for Cassie to come, for him to come, like pun intended, and mess with Cassie. And Cameron did an interview with the Punisher, right? That whole interview was coded, bro. If you understood, you understood. If you didn't, you didn't, right? So I'm gonna go specific to a certain part where he's like, yeah, Diddy was walking behind me and had, like, you know what I'm saying, his piece in his hand. No Diddy though. Like he had like his, not a stick, but he had his, like, you know what I'm saying, in his hand, like jerking off and shit, right? Like he's jerking off, walking behind this guy, and this guy's like, yo, I heard certain rumors about him. Like I think they're both from Harlem, just like um Cam is from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So it's on something like, yo, I heard the minute I found out. He said the minute I found out he was who he was, right? Like him walking behind me, even though he was like like jerking off, like bro felt like he couldn't even crank the joint like he wanna crank the joint. He couldn't even smash the joint like he wanna smash the joint because he already knew, like, okay, that's what you heard, right? I'm gonna translate it for you. This is what he was saying, bro. He was saying, he said the first time, right, he went over there, they just rubbed some oil and did whatever and never really crank, right? This is how crazy like they are over there, bro. Like, don't focus too much on Diddy, bro. He's just like, he's just one. And the fact that he's in a position that he's in, yes, Diddy, it means he's not that good at it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's scary about it. It means he's not that good at it. So the thing with him, bro, is that he brought that guy in the first day and then he decided to bring him back, right? He was testing him, bro. He was using Cassie. And this is the part even Cassie's not saying. She's saying it without saying it, but they paid her, so of course it makes sense, bro. Because it's like if you expose one of them to the degree in which you expose them, bro, you're exposing so many of them. And a lot of these guys are in the government and they're judges and all that stuff, bro. They know Diddy, bro. They're all friends, bro. So to a certain degree, you have to understand that, like, Cassie can only say so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? what Diddy and Cassie were really doing, and this might throw other people under the bus too, but that's only if you know enough to start like putting two and two together. And certain people will, certain people won't. What Diddy and Cassie were really doing, you know what Diddy was really using Cassie for? He was using her to recruit and find niggas that he could smash, bro. That's what he was using her for. That's why the minute he got his hands on her, he didn't want to let her go. Because it's like, the way they think over there, for them to get their hand on a girl that's like that, it's priceless to them. The minute they get their hands on a girl that's like that, bro, they don't be trying to let that go because it's like priceless to them. He had one with Kim Porter too, but eventually she got tired of that shit. And then he found Cassie. Just like, I'm gonna keep it limited to Diddy on this one, but you could kind of make the correlation, bro. Where it's just like, they look for girls like that. Those are the girls to them that's priceless, bro. That's what they look for. Those are the priceless girls, bro. Those are the ones that get married to them. Those are the ones they give rings to. You feel what I'm saying? Those are the ones they keep around. Those are the ones they walk down the red carpet with. Those are the ones that's wifey. They just use them to get niggas. So going back to the Cameron thing. So what the Punisher was saying was, whether he knew it or not, and it's so crazy because he said it took him a year to find out who Diddy was. Diddy was patient with him for a year, pacing behind him, just with his, you know what I'm saying, with his stick in his hand. Fuck it. He had his stick in his hand, nigga. Like, you feel me? You pacing around. You feel me? Trying to see when is he gonna go. Because he's trying to get him. He's not worried about Cassie. Cassie's just the bait. So if he can get them, these sex workers, drunk enough, high enough, and I can't even say drunk enough because that's not enough. If he can get them high enough, get them messed up enough, where you see a lot of these stories where they wake up, they don't remember the next day, or they're keeping it a secret because they might have got so messed up, something happened to them, and they don't want to say what really happened to them. So what they were doing, they were going to look for who they could find that would go for it, for him to smash. So it's not that he wanted Cassie. Cassie was just a girl that was willing to go for it, to bring him the niggas he wanted. She's just like a middleman. That's what the whole thing is about. That's what the whole thing is about, really. That's why he couldn't let her go. It's not because he liked her. That's why a lot of niggas are like, bro, why wouldn't he let her go? He likes men. Yeah, but Cassie's a certain type of girl. Those are the girls they're attracted to. Those are the girls they look for. Public appearances, and they're willing to do all these things to help them bring in the men that they like, or the men that will go for it. So when they send all these girls, you see in Hollywood, oh, these girls look good. You might think, man, they don't have no talent. They don't have nothing. They got hits and all that. And these girls be playing their roles too. It's like, man, they don't really have talent, but they still got hits. They're still doing this. They're still doing that. Because the role they're playing, they're bringing in these men. They're bringing in these men. They're going to recruit these men. Or sometimes these men will try to, oh, damn, she's doing that for Diddy? Shit, I could snatch her off his hands. Since I know she's like that, I could snatch her off his hands and she could do that for me. She already knows Diddy's like that. She don't got a problem with it. If you pay attention to the Kim Porter book, whether it's real or not, that's what he was kind of trying to tell you. It's like after the first time he experienced her, he showed her who he was. She ran away from him, wasn't around him for a while, and he kept chasing her down. And the minute she came back, he knew, okay, this joint, she gonna be good. She gonna go for it. She gonna be cool with this joint. So I'm gonna keep her around, and she gonna. Those are the girls who are priceless in Hollywood, bro. Those are the priceless ones, bro. Those are the priceless ones. That's the whole thing. That's what they're not telling you about this whole Diddy and Cassie thing. It's the fact that he was doing all that. It was all just so he can get men, bro. She was just the middleman. She was just the middleman, bro. Sex workers, when he's pacing behind them, he's trying to think, are they gonna go? Terrence Howard saying how he was just sitting there looking at him. Is he gonna go? And he's patient. He would wait a whole year. Think about it, he would wait a whole year for a sex worker. Nigga, imagine pacing behind him, just damn, is he gonna go? When is it gonna be time? Like a whole year, bro. That's what they're not telling you, bro. So this whole case they got going on, it's all formality, bro. The government can't say too much because a lot of those guys are in the government and those are his friends. Elon, to a certain degree, is saying something without saying something. Everybody just says things without saying nothing, bro. But that's what it's all really about. That's all everybody's really trying to say. That's all everybody's really trying to say, bro. That's the whole thing with this Diddy case. But they can't say it. It's like, you can realize how the whole court system, the government, and all these guys, they're all complacent. I won't say they're complacent. It's like, in Africa, there's a saying, you wash my hands, I wash your hands. You wash me on, I wash you on. You know what I mean? Wash my hands, I wash your hands. You wash your hands, I wash your hands, you wash my hands. It's like a thing where it's just like they can expose Diddy, but they can only expose Diddy so much without exposing themselves. Because they don't wash Diddy's hands. Diddy don't wash their hands. And when you washing somebody's hands, you know what dirt you're removing from their hands. And they know what dirt they're removing from your hands. And a lot of times it's the same dirt. You played in the same mud. That's what the whole thing is about. That they're not necessarily like, they're saying it without saying it because they can't say it. If they say it, it's like